Hello and welcome to What the Heck with Jess episode 2. I'm Jess, if that wasn't obvious. Maybe I didn't make that obvious in the first episode, but I am Jess and I'm here to tell you what the heck things are. So this is a YouTube channel where members of the public send me videos, footage, photographs of mystery wildlife that they've found. It can be birds, bugs, objects, footprints, anything, and I tell them what the heck it is. So this week I've been sent an image from Kate, who lives in Suffolk, and here's the image. It says, "Hi Jess, we were on holiday on the coast and we kept finding these all over the beach. My husband thought it was seaweed, but I have a suspicion that they are eggs from some sort of marine creature. Can you help us?" Well, Kate, I absolutely can, because I live on the coast too, and I do find quite a lot of these around my area as well. And you're right, they are a type of egg. They're actually referred to as an egg case, and they get called Mermaids Purses, which is quite a romantic name for them that they've been given through folklore and things like that. But unfortunately, they're nothing to do with mermaids. They are actually the egg of a skate ray. Now, skate rays are a group of animals that look a bit like stingrays, but they're not stingrays, but they are a ray. They're in the shark family. They're a elasmobranch, if you want the fancy term. And skate rays lay these little mermaids' purses, and that's their egg. So inside there would have been a tiny little baby ray that will have developed inside, and there would have been a yolk in there too, and it would have grown just as a chicken would inside the egg, and then when it's ready to, it would hatch out the top there. Now, when the mother ray lays them, she often lays two, one from each ovary, during the breeding season, and they can be separated by a day or a week, depending on the species and depending on the season. And she will often anchor them to the bottom of the seabed using mucus filaments, delicious, and the baby will develop inside. And it takes about between 5 months and a year, depending on the species. So skate rays and things, generally it's about 5 months, but there are some species of shark where it can take up to a whole year for the baby to develop inside. And then they hatch out the side there, in between those two little horns, and then often the egg will wash up on the beach. And it's a great way of knowing what is breeding just offshore. And it's seasonal as well, so at different times of year you will have more than other times of year too. And you get lots of different shapes and sizes depending on the species, and it's not just skate rays that lay them. There are also small shark species such as dogfish, sometimes known as cat sharks and things like that, nurse hounds. They produce an egg, and that's sort of a long thin one with lots of tendrils coming off. And so some sharks do lay eggs as well. Not all sharks do. Lots of them, the larger ones, tend to give birth to live young, just like us. And the stingrays do that as well. So it's just some types of rays and some types of sharks that lay mermaids' purses. But they really are quite an exciting thing to find on the beach. You can go on an egg case hunt. And in fact, the Shark Trust, which is the sort of leading shark conservation charity, they have some great resources on their website, so I'll post a link to the website where they've got PDFs and things that give you an ID guide for all the different types that you can get. And they also have this fantastic citizen science survey where members of the public go and collect mermaids' purses, and they identify them and they send the results off to the Shark Trust, and that actually helps them collect data to use and apply to their own shark conservation work, which is really exciting really. So members of the public with no sort of scientific background can get involved and look for these and provide data for scientists to help protect shark and ray species in the future, which is really exciting. So thank you, Kate, for sending that in. That is fantastic. So there we go. Episode 2 was all about mermaids' purses. Thank you very much for watching. Now you know what they are. You might start to see more of them on the beach, because they're not just seaweed. They are little pockets that would have had babies inside, which is just so cute and exciting. So thank you for watching episode 2. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. As always, please send me videos and other photos and things of things that you've found. And you can have a look on our Facebook page, and you can email them to me as well if you would like to do that. So thank you for watching, and we shall see you next week for another episode of What the Heck with Jess.